A year and a half ago, I was introduced to OWL, and OWL stands for Organic World Language. It was really important to me that my space be a space where students could talk to each other because language is about communication. What I'm asking my kids to do every day is take some serious risks, risking making mistakes, risking saying something really stupid or really wrong, or students laughing, or them not being able to communicate, not being able to say what they want to say. So it's important that I create a space where they can feel comfortable taking that risk. Because if they're not comfortable taking that risk, then they're not going to try and produce the language. We've gotten rid of the desks. We work in circles. We have a lot of paired activities. We have a lot of community building activities that we do as well, all to create this sense of a safe and warm and caring place where you can make mistakes. Every day in my classroom is an immersion into Spanish. I have been working towards a 90% Spanish in my classroom goal. Until this year, though, I've been following a textbook. And this year I have abandoned the textbook and I'm working with my own materials. What I have been trying to do for a number of years is be immersive in Spanish but still use a textbook. And you can't do that. The textbook limits the extent to which you can use the target language. The textbook for me now is basically a guide for what are appropriate themes for kids at this level. And I used to think that it was okay to give them instructions in Spanish and then repeat those in English. And I've since learned that that's actually code switching and really messes things up in the brain. Being immersed in Spanish in my classroom is really important for developing any kind of proficiency. That's really my goal every day, is to surround them with Spanish and the activities that we do. What they produced in Spanish is so fantastic. I'm about to burst with pride. For any language, speaking the language as much as possible, 90 to 100% of the time, is the key to an immersive experience. It seems to me that there have to be ways to direct the flow of the lesson based on what she or he sees that the students need. Now, instead of expecting perfection, I'm expecting to see my students perform perfectly at a novice level, which does not mean that their Spanish is going to be perfect. It means that they use vocabulary that they have and they use it correctly and appropriately for the level that they're at. Agreements and accents and articles, all the little things. Those are the details. Those don't matter. Those don't interfere with communication. Knowing that it's masculine and it's el vaso, so what? So I'm not looking at those details anymore. Having that perspective really frees me to celebrate what they do.